Okay, we're going to try this again and see if it works. Give me just a second to see if I can get into it. Hopefully I can. I'm trying with the other phone to get in. Okay. And I've got my messages pulled up if they're going to work for me. Okay, so now I can set this up. Let's tap it to make it clear. Okay, so this was my painting that I redid earlier in the second live of the night. It was like maybe 5-6 minutes long. It was very short, but when I did the first one, I just did a clean pour. So I had to redo it and do a dirty pour because that's what the specifics of the challenge were. So I'm going to set this here and this one. And set this orange one. And we're going to move this out of the way. Hey, Catherine. So this is the one I got when I did it right, finally. And move it out of the way. And pick up another canvas that we decided was going to be a repour. This one is a repour canvas. I still have all the colors in the cup. It's all the leftovers. So there's red, black, jack-o'-lantern orange, lime tree green, and the copper. So I'm going to put, white was optional. So I'm putting a little bit of white in the center because white is optional. I'm going to use the same toilet paper roll because it's going to be the last time I can use it because it's getting wet. Okay. Got all the colors in here. There's silicone in the form of the coconut milk anti-breakage serum. There's one drop in the orange and one drop in the green. I'm going to hold the cone down. Catherine, I think it's probably because I chose to use a really light green. I used the lime tree green and the jack-o'-lantern orange, so it's a really light green. I think everybody else chose darker greens. I'm going to do this one a little differently. I'm going to lift it up really slow so that the paint kind of funnels out underneath the white that I put down. I guess it's just me and you, Catherine. I kind of did like your color options. If I had had a regular brown, I probably would have used it. I'm glad you said that copper was okay. It was the closest thing to brown I had. I don't think there's quite enough paint on here. So I'm going to put some paint around the edge though. Just to help it. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I have these, but I don't know how to get the paint out of it except to use it. And I don't want to like use and get all kinds of paint on the torch I'm going to send you because that's just not. I said paint, I meant the butane. And none of them that I found have been empty. They've all come with butane in them. At least here. I know the ones on Amazon, most of them are, you know, you have to buy your own butane. But then I would worry that I couldn't figure out how to fill it because I don't know how to fill it. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill this black in. Do 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 do. I wasn't able to like be actually present for all of Marcy's live because I was on the phone with family. Did Spicy check in on Marcy's live? I know he wasn't feeling good earlier. I may actually like this one better than the other one. I don't even know that I want to move it anymore. I think I just want to leave it as a negative space. As long as there's not too much paint on top. Oh, you weren't there? I checked in, but my sister had video chatted me and she was at my grandma's. So I kind of wasn't really paying attention to the live that much. I had the live on one phone and the video chat with my family on the other phone. So okay, so if I'm gonna leave it as negative space, I'm gonna have to add some supernova. Okay, we will name this one supernova. I'm gonna need to add some black to the edges, so I'm just gonna pour some black here. This one is supernova. I'll have to make a note of that when I finish so that I don't forget, so that when it's dry I can put the name on it. Supernova. I like that name. That actually fits it very well, Catherine. I'm just going to have you help me name my paintings from now on. I have several that need names. Yeah, I like what happened to the cells while I was adding that black to the edges to help it do. I guess it works sometimes when you don't have enough paint. It makes it work. Yeah, I like the negative space a lot, actually, and I normally don't. Let me find something to wipe my hands on, then I'll do a close-up. But I haven't washed my rags yet, so. Okay, let me see if I can show you a close-up. And the colors are much more vibrant, so I'll have to kind of do a video after. That red and orange up there looks really awesome. The only place I really see green is right there in the center, is some of the tea tree green, lime tree green. I think white was a good option though. It helped break up the cells quite a bit. So let's shoot it up there. Yeah, I like this one probably better than this one over here that I did earlier. I haven't seen many of them so far though, so I don't know. So I like that. Now, just pour some of this black because I shook it up right before I sprayed it. Now I'm trying to think. If I move this stuff out of the way, I can slide it over and then I have a space so I can do another one. Da-da-da-da. But the other one would just be normal because I don't have any more of the green or any of that mixed up. So let's sit this here. Okay, and I do have another toilet paper roll because this one's pretty much FUBAR. So I'm going to move this over here on some cuffs. Okay, and now I'm going to put one more of the ones that we voted to re-pour. And we're just going to do normal colors. But I'm still going to do the white. Because I kind of like the way that that pushed up under the white. So I need paper towel roll. And then I'm going to put some black. Some yellow. Some blue. Some gold. I have to hold it down because it wants to pop up. Nope, it's popping up anyway. But I want to get some gold in there before it pops up much. And then I want to add a touch of red. And I want to put a touch more white. Just because the white was on the bottom, so maybe it'll keep from having that circle in the middle this time. Maybe. That'll help with it. And just lift it up slightly. And sit it down over here. Okay. There's no silicone in any of those colors. No silicone anywhere. I'm going to tilt it a little and then I may add some white to the edges. Negative space like that one. There is a bit more paint on this one, so I may not have to. But we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a little bit on this side just to keep it from stretching, but I don't want to put white because it's all blues, so I'm gonna put some blue. I'm still gonna tilt it, but I just don't want it to break all those pretty cells because there's some really awesome cells coming up all over the place. So just enough to help it along. There we go. That was perfect. Tap the edges. Wipe my hands. Yeah, it did make a lot of green. There's greens, blues, yellows. There's some golds coming up in it. When I do the close-up, you'll be able to see better, but there's like a lot of cells popping up. So I like the paper towel roll when you put a color down first. And then just slowly lift and let it seep through. Yeah, because this is completely selling up like crazy. I'm going to pull you down. And even though you're not going to see the vibrancy of the colors, look at the crazy cell action going on. There's even some pink in here now. But there's like some crazy cells going on here. That red is encased in pink as an outline. And look at all those pink cells coming through. There's some reds and pinks coming through here. That is awesome with no silicone. That's friggin' awesome. I'm in love with this. I definitely will have to do a video afterwards to show you these paintings in full color. And there's like some kind of little line through here that's kind of cute. I don't know what caused that, but that's interesting. So I love this one. Cellutastic. I love this one. This one's freaking awesome. So is this one that we did. So I don't know. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that method. I think I'll test that out again more because I have a feeling that all of this white space over here and back here, I'm feeling all of that's going to be cells in the morning. Because it's just slowly starting to fill in with cells. But then there's not really any cells right here. And I think that's because that's where the roll was sitting. So that's what the bubble popped at the end. Yeah, I see lots of cells. So I'm super happy with this one. So when I finish this live, I will probably immediately do a video to show all of these. This one's moving more. It's starting to go off the edges. So where we left a bunch of negative space on the one side, on that far side over there, there's no negative space left. And it's dripping this way and that way. So we'll have to see if it leaves negative space for us when it's done moving. I hope this one doesn't move too much because I like the way this one's selling up and I don't want the cells to really stretch much. And I don't have any room to do any more because I have all of those paintings that I varnished earlier. So I'm going to turn this cup of your colors upside down back here with the other sections of colors from the toilet paper rolls. Because all of this back here is from the toilet paper rolls. So I'm going to use all of that for jewelry. I'm going to set this roll here, but I think it's probably going to be trash. Okay, so I'm going to end the live because I don't have anywhere to put anything else. And then I'll do a video, a close-up of these two and that one. I wish I had more room, but I had already done the 2 lives earlier. So, and a live this morning. So, I will do a close up of all of these and post it so you can see the actual colors. But yeah, the cells are coming, they're like just piling up even more. Like it's just filling with cells. Hey, Carrie, I don't know why it's not sending people notices, but this was a really short one. We did another challenge pour. And then, which there's my first challenge pour. When I just did on this live, the first one was from the earlier live. And then we did one with just basic primary colors. So the colors don't really show through on this. So I'm going to end the live and then I'm going to take a video with my light to show the colors. And then I'll post it immediately after this. Sorry that you missed it. If I had more space, I would do, but my table is literally loaded. All of my trays are loaded. I'm even using canvases to hold art, and I've got some up top too. So I literally have no room to do any more tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, be sure to click the thumbs up button. I was really busy today, Carrie. We ended up varnishing, or I ended up varnishing 31 paintings today, the first coat. And then tomorrow I'm going to put the second coat on. And the next day I'm going to do the third coat. And then that will get me a lot more space because I'll be able to move 31 paintings. So, hey, but I love to paint, so that's what we do. It's going to be so much better once I get all these out of the way, and I'm going to try to fix a drying rack and a couple other things that I wanted to do. I've been super busy, but the holidays are coming up, and I'm going to run a big sale next month. I'm going to do a huge Black Friday sale. I mean, a huge Black Friday sale on my Etsy store. So I'm going to have lots of sales coming up. I have a Black Friday, and then I'm going to have a Christmas sale. And see if I can move maybe at least half of the work that I have here. Yeah, you have to paint. But I'm going to let you guys go. As soon as I end this live, I'll take a video with the colors and post it so everybody can see what it actually looks like true to color. Thank you guys for tuning in.